Hello, welcome to your math class. This is your lesson on volumes of a cone, cylinder, and sphere. With this PowerPoint, you'll be able to stop it, pause it. Just please take out pencil, paper, take notes, write things down, because this will help you through your practices, your warm-ups, your closure activities for this day. So moving forward here. We're going to be looking at some key formulas and vocabulary that is very imperative for you guys to know and what the letters are, okay? So for the first one, the variable r represents radius and is the distance from the center of the base to the parameter. So the radius is from the center to the parameter, and the radius is also half of the diameter. Half of the diameter. So if the diameter is 10, half of 10 is 5. So it's exactly that. The radius is half the diameter. Okay, so a lot of questions that you'll probably see might give you the diameter, and then you have to figure out the radius. So please make sure that you're paying attention to the reading of some of the questions. H represents the height, how tall something is, and the volume is measured in cubic units. Why? Because you're multiplying. You're multiplying three numbers, sometimes four things at a time. So it's cubic units. Okay? So let's put these formulas into application. So the first one, we have an ice cream cone that has a height of 6 inches and a diameter of 2 inches. Well, if you recall, when we looked at the formula for a cone, the formula for a cone to find the volume is, better not use blue. To find the volume of a cone, it is 1/3 pi r squared height. So what does all this mean? It literally means exactly what it looks like. V times 1/3 times pi times r squared times h. Now, when you go and you put pi into your phone, some of you guys may have to turn your iPhones, your Galaxies, whatever, your tablets. You may have to, when you go to the calculator, your calculator may, you're going to have to pull up your calculator. And sometimes you can only see the pi sign if you flip your calculator horizontally. You might, if you got it vertically, you might have to flip it horizontally in order for you to get a full keyboard and to see that pi sign, okay? So to do this problem here, we have to use the given information. And what's the given information here? Well, we don't know the volume, so that's still going to be V. We know 1/3. We know pi, because we'll put that in a calculator. R squared. So if we know that they gave us the diameter is 2. Half of 2 is 1. So we're going to say 1 squared times h. And h is the height. And the height here is 6. Okay? So we have 1/3 times pi, which I'm going to leave it as pi. And 1 squared is 1 times 6. And I'm breaking it down. This is why this might seem long. Times 6. So now you gotta cut, but still multiply your like terms. 1/3 times 6. What do you have? You have 2. 1/3 of 6 is 2. So the volume here could be 2 pi, where we just leave it like that. Or we can evaluate it and put 2 times pi in our calculator. And when you do that, you have the volume equals 6.28 and a whole bunch of numbers. And I would just accept 6.28 or 2 pi. Either way, okay? Either one of those answers would be correct because they're the same thing. All right? And 2 pi is more accurate only because we didn't estimate, we just left it as pi. Pi is infinitely many numbers. So, Here we're going to look at a can of paint, a volume of a cylinder, which a can of paint represents the shape of a cylinder. So the volume here of to find cylinder is volume equals pi times r squared times the height. Let's look at the given information here. The given information here, once again, the diameter. So we know half the diameter would be 5. So we're going to say pi times 5 squared times the height, which is 12. And once again, this is all multiplication. So V times pi and 5 squared is 25 times 12. And once again, 25 times 12 is actually, I want to say 300. And you have 300 pi, or you could actually have 942.47. And then don't forget, in the last question I forgot, but don't forget it'd be inches cubed. Okay? And I broke it down so you can see each part. It's okay to break it down like that until you get a hang of this, okay? And fill in the letters, And the next one, and we have a sphere. Now this is the basketball, which is a sphere, and the sphere is a circle. It's a 3D circle. So the circle that we're looking at here is a basketball. So the basketball here and the volume of a circle, we're going to recall from the first page, is 4/3 times pi times r cubed. Now, here we got a diameter again, so we know the radius is 5, so we're going to say V equals 4/3 times pi, and then this is 5 times 5 cubed. V equals 4/3 times pi times 125, and so you have 125 times 4/3, which is actually 166.66 pi, or V equals 523.59. And once again, I would have accepted either one of those answers. Okay? So once again, please stop, review, rewrite, take notes, come back, attend the Zoom sessions, look at your notes. Some of you guys picked up the packet, some of you guys didn't. All the stuff is in the packet, and this is in the, now you have a PowerPoint. I've attached Khan Academy videos. So please, take your learning serious. I look forward to seeing your progress, and I look forward to speaking with you and seeing you throughout the week. Have a good one, and see you in the next class.